So, I went shopping the other day, and I normally don't spend money because I'm a student, but I saw something that I was just the colors. Every time I see certain colors or patterns, I get drawn to them. I have to buy it, especially if I think it suits me. So I was going shopping, window shopping at TJ Maxx because I had some time to kill, and I came across this really cute bralette. I have tons of bras. I don't need them. The funny thing is that when I was on my journey, I was so looking forward to wearing these really pretty bras, these underwire, these, just gorgeous, expensive bras. But when I finished my program, I started doing the opposite. Not to say that I was wearing sports bras, but I was done with the lacy underwire stuff. So I ended up wearing things like this. This is the wire-free. I don't know if it's padded. It's very thin. Maybe it's something that's more similar to, let me zoom out here, more similar to the bras that you find in Victoria's Secret that are not padded. But this color pattern was so beautiful, and it's a size medium. So you see how broad my shoulders are? I'm actually a very petite woman. My under bust is really small. I think I have an athletic build, meaning I can build muscle pretty darn good if I put some effort into it. So Laura Ashley, and here's the size guide. If you guys can find her little bralettes, they're probably around, I think I paid like $8. So the MSRP is $28. I don't know if you could see that. And the size charting, which I think is actually pretty accurate, because I'm a 30, naturally I'm like a 30 double D or 32 double D. Yeah, okay, so sizing is for 32, I don't know if you could see that. You can't see anything in the white, but it does say, like, if I look at my size and I'm like 32D, it says that I'm going to need a medium, which is accurate. So this is the medium. You can see the M. And I've got some sewing to do. I don't know if you can see. I had tied it up funky. Don't mind the nasty back acne. But I've got some sewing to do. Because, I'm like I think I'm like a 26.5 underbust, and I'm a little skinnier right now because I was, how I told you guys a little while ago that I was on a juice feast. So I want to say a week ago I went back to eating normal, still including some juices. So I'm actually smaller in the breasts. I don't know if you could tell, but I could tell when I lose a lot of weight, my shoulders stand out more, my breasts get a little smaller. Some of my fat's still here, but whatever. And I was taking oregano, wild P73 oregano for fungus, because, trying to wipe out the systemic mold. It's in my lungs, it's in my body. It brought on my cycle early, and I had 2 periods in 1 month. I've never had 2 periods in 1 month. I was always late. But anyways, it was the oregano. And I'd been taking it for like a good month and a half. So I noticed that my libido went down. My breasts had deflated like a good cup. So I want to say I'm probably like a C cup right now. Maybe a small D. I'm not even sure. I just know that my bras don't fit. And as far as my weight, I'm not sure what my weight is, but my cycle used to come on the 18th of every month, and now it's on the 8th. So this is the second cycle that I've had on the 8th. So a month has passed, and now I'm expecting to have my period again. So on the 8th. So this will be my 3rd cycle since this oregano mishap. and I was reading and finding out about these progestin plant, herbals, and oregano being one of them, very strong. I feel like it blocked my actual progesterone. Didn't give me a luteal phase, which is why I started my period early. So, yeah, I didn't get a luteal phase, and I noticed that I was really estrogen dominant that time when I got the 2 periods in 1 month. I felt very sick. And I knew, I was like, oh my God, I'm flooded with estrogen, or I didn't get enough progesterone. I'm very sick to my stomach and bloating, borderline nauseous. Like it's almost autoimmune reaction to estrogen. So after doing the research and confirming all of this, I've decided, I know I haven't told you guys about the herb Vitex. It's because I haven't been on it long enough in the past, so I'm not really sure what to say, but honestly, I just ordered like 3 bottles. I'm going to do a combination of pills, tincture. I'm going to be taking 900 milligrams. I'm going to see if I can get my luteal phase to come in. So I'm going to need that spike in luteinizing hormone. Since my body doesn't make progesterone, it makes perfect sense that oregano would have affected me that way. So, okay, I'm going to give Vitex 3 months to get my boobs back. And let's see with the kidney formula if I can actually gain my weight. So, a healthy weight, not anything. I'm not trying to gain a lot of weight, but yeah, so that's what's going on with me. I'll be right back to take this bra off and show you guys a little bit more like what it looks like on the inside, but it is so comfortable. It's like $8 if you can find Laura Ashley bras. She actually has matching underwear with this. I couldn't find them because they were all gone. So, and then she's got another cute little pattern. It's lace. It's, I want to say like a dark black with, black is dark, duh. But it's like a dark maroon floral print with black base. Same bra and everything. So yeah. Alright, so I'll be right back in a moment. Alright, so I'm back. So this bra, right? So you see the not a whole lot of it's like that Victoria's Secret lined or unlined, I don't know what they call it, but there's no wire. The wires would always annoy me right here. This is how I tend to manipulate. I should probably do a video on how I actually make these fit me, because since my body goes like this and it's not straight, I have to be really careful with how I cut and re-sew and reattach this back end. So you never want to go past this part right here. If you go past that part, it's going to be a challenge to get the material. Like say you cut it right here, or well, let's just say you go past it and cut it right here. Do you see how thick, how much wider this is? So you always want to find something that is not too big. And this is your guide right here. So unless it's a type of bra that for whatever reason significantly widens as it goes up to this point. I've had some bras like that. I had to actually like do this and sew it skinny ways and then open up the seam. I went to fashion design school, so I was pretty confident when it came to manipulating the bra. It's sandwiched, so you could see the threading here, or maybe not, maybe the light is just too bright here, but there's this sort of threading, stitching. Get the lace in there. You want to get one of the seam rippers. It's a small one you can get at the 99, and you can just, or any craft store, and you could just open it up without tearing the sandwich, right? The bread. And then once you open it up, you take this part out, you separate this and this, you cut up no further than here, whatever you need. In my case, generally, I normally take it because I won't get anything more than a 36 band, because I buy a lot of 36Cs, and then I just cut this, and then I put the bread, or the meat, this lacy part will be the meat. I put it in there, and it looks just like that. So you come in, I never go past this. So I re-sandwich it, re-sew it. I just hand sew it. So when you open up the seam, you go from here to here to here. And then you gotta re-sew it, hand sew it, or if you've got a sewing machine, sew it back up. Generally, I have to do that to both sides. So I would do it on this one as well. Sometimes I would split the amount that I'm cutting off. So if I really need this much room, I can cut it, I can divide that, put that in half, cut it up here, and then open up the seam, releasing the little breads, and then coming back and sewing them. And in this case, I would probably have to, since there's a little bit here, I'd probably have to just take a little bit back there and sew it skinny ways, whatever you have to do, but it works. And sometimes I have to, since I'm like this rather than just straight, I can't just cut it straight. I have to cut it at an angle. So if I'm wider up at the top, which would be here, I'm gonna have to leave more room here, and then, you know, cut it at an angle like that. So it would have to be at an angle rather than straight. So the bottom half has more that's taken off. And then I just sew it. And then my bra fits perfectly. So that's what I'm going to be doing with this one. The cups fit perfect. Now I have to make sure. And I'm going to wait until I gain about maybe 5 pounds. Or maybe not, because there's 3 hook and eye closures. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to give this Vitex Chastetree berry, this Vitex 3 months. Get my boobs back, hopefully get my weight back, and then hopefully my kidneys will be filtering a lot better and I'll have less issues. But I do want to mention that I have been noticing, taking the kidney formula for like 2 months, I only pee once a night now. When my progesterone hikes, I would pee like 3 to 4 times a night, and I know it has something to do with my adrenals. So taking the adrenal cortex was even too stimulating for me, so I'm working on the kidneys right now, and then maybe I'll introduce back the cortex. But I've been noticing, yeah, I've been peeing a lot less. So it works. Kidney glandular works. Get the Swansons, try it. It works. I'm so happy. The 6 weeks, I'm starting to feel the difference. And I think I should be able to metabolize and hold on to my weight. Because if you're losing weight for no reason, it could be your kidneys spilling out protein, could be some damage there. So I know that was my issue, spilling proteins. And I think I was spilling them again. So I will update you guys when I get the Vitex. I'll probably just show you. But yes, Vitex is one of those, I don't want to call it a phytoprogestin. I want to call it an adaptogen. But see, since I'm not recommending it to you ladies right now, it's because I'm not sure. I want to be sure that it is an adaptogenic herb and it's not some phytoprogestin blocking my progesterone like oregano. I'm praying that it's nothing like that. The studies are showing that it's more of an adaptogen. So let's see how it works with me, and I will, yeah, I'll definitely I'll keep you guys updated. So, okay.